Okay, so when you open your speed struts and your ceiling bracers for installing the track up in the ceiling, we used to put the hardware in the same box, but again, like I mentioned before, it will be in your first box package. So, and it will be labeled with the size, this one's a 144 2.0 ceiling bracer is what it's labeled. And the track that you will use to assemble this is wrapped separately and labeled as the ceiling track. And you'll need that track to assemble the speed struts before you put them in. So you will get this package here. Just slide this out of the way. And in this package, there are multiple pieces. Where you'll have this cross piece. You'll have two of them if you're in a 170, one if you're in a 144. You will have four of these longer pieces, and they will be labeled A or 1, like this one says 2D. The 2 is in the aft side, and the 1 goes towards the front. You will take the, they also have a little symbol of the Adventure Wagon logo laser etched into them, and that mountain logo is pointing to the front of the van. So when you put these together, they will line up tip to toe, with the 2 being in the back, the 1 being in the front, and you will then mount your track across the top of this, and you will use the bolts in the bag to mount it, and you will tighten it down. You don't have to over tighten it, but make sure that they're firm so that there's no slop. The track will hold both of these parts into one piece, and you will use it to roll it up into the van, and we'll show you the installation of that afterwards. There's also 4 of these shapes, and you'll notice that one of them has corners that are cut, while the other 3 have rounded corners. The ones with the cut corners goes in the front of the van, and again, we'll show you that on the install. So that is what's in the package of the speed struts. And I always like to start, as well as the set of the install tools. And I like to start by putting in the long speed struts first. Okay, so along with the 4 longer pieces and the smaller pieces that go in the center of the van, you'll also have a bag that has these odd-shaped raw steel tools. These are the install tools, and you'll see how they're used, but they are used to install the ceiling tracks into specific places in the ceiling. So you should have your install tools, your middle pieces, and your 4 chunks of track in that box. And you will use 2 of the tracks that are marked ceiling track to put together the long pieces and install it.